I'm walking on this rickety bridge here. You see it? Rickety bridge. Howdy, folks. It's Mikey McKernan here, aka the Boo-Ha Man, aka Is Not Funny. I'm currently at Casa De Fruta. It's like a very popular food stand. They got like trains, they got a carousel, they got all sorts of fun stuff over here. Stopped off to use the bathroom, bought some fruit snacks as well, bought some like a little fruit melodies. I've driven by this place numerous times, I've never stopped, and now that I see what the whole appeal is, it's cute. It's cute. Over here, look, we got all sorts of tractor artifacts, rickety bridge I just crossed. There's a train track right there. I woke up not in the best mood, still thinking about my set I had last night. It went horrible. I was dreading the spot even before I even got there. My friend was telling me about it, like, oh no, it's gonna go good, it's gonna go good. I just was always so stuck in my head the whole time. I know I had to get out of it, but I couldn't. I chose a really wonderful place to come talk. It's cute. There's gnats everywhere. Everywhere. I can't find any relief. I think we're just gonna have to walk on this bridge. Oh, I hope there's no gnats in my hair. I've been attacked by gnats before. Keep talking about this horrible set I had last night. I was stuck in my head. I know you're not supposed to be stuck in your head before a set. Get over it. Who cares? No big deal. Then the guy who had to go up before me absolutely murdered. Brought the house down. Not only was I still timid about going up and doing my set, I had to follow some guy who murdered. The host just let him go too. He didn't time him. And of course, every time, one of the biggest challenges or one of the biggest things that people think about, you got to follow someone who absolutely murders. I didn't know the crowd. I was intimidated. Yeah. Yep. One of those mornings where you are feeling very inadequate about your art form. Comics, we go through it constantly. And of course, it never helps when you wake up in the morning, you look at Instagram, and you see everybody with wonderful opportunities, which is always so wonderful to see. But it's so hard when you're away. When you're performing so much on the road and you're not in Los Angeles, you feel like you're not relevant. It just happens. I know you go out on the road and you gotta make some money and doing that stuff. Majority of comics in LA, they would tell you that that's what they would rather be doing. But it's hard. It's a hard business. So I woke up in Burlingame today. I'm over by Gilroy, Casa De Fruta. Regroup here, say hello to you, introduce today's video. But now I'm driving straight to Palm Desert. It's about almost 8-hour drive. I got about 6 hours left. I'm not gonna stop at home. I'm just gonna go straight to the gig. It'd be nice to stop at home, but I'm already on the clock. I'm performing tonight at the Hood Bar in Palm Desert. I will be headlining. Performed there a bunch of times. It's really fun. It's really rowdy. But then my other friend is doing a show in Coachella Valley. He saw that I'll be in town, so he asked me to come drop in on that. I like my friend Dakota, who does shows, so I'm definitely gonna go check that out as well. Hey, you know what? Let's roll. Let's go. Time to get back on the horse. You can't sit here and fret about the bad ones. You gotta pick yourself up and move on. I know I fret about this comedy career so much because the act I'm doing is a little bit different, and which means it doesn't work every single night, and I still have to deal with that. And I'm still, this is, should be writing this in my journal compared to complaining to my YouTube channel. 2 spots in the desert, coming from the Bay Area. No sleep till Boo-Ha's. Big kid. One of my favorite bro comic Southern California road trip tips. Too many words. Get a big drink from In-N-Out. There's a lot of In-N-Outs in Southern California on the road, so if you ever need refills, I mean, you can do it to any other fast food restaurant if you want. That's very popular, but I like In-N-Out because their iced tea is delish. All right. I'm better now. I made it to the gig. Coachella Valley Brewing Company. Ooh, my voice is even more raspy. This is where we're at. This is where the gig. Took way too long to get here. It was supposed to be 7 hours. I was, let me tell you folks, patience being tested. Today was a long day. I woke up in Burlingame, California, and then I drove to Palm Desert, California. That is about over 400 miles. Definitely was gonna be about, it said 8 hours. Took more than that. It's just when you're going on the road and you put in your Google Maps and you go, boom, there you go. All right, I'm gonna get there at 6:50. Showtime's at 10 minutes, perfect time. Plenty of time to like not be like, hey, what's up, man? Oh, I've been driving for about so much hours. Gotta pee, gotta poo, whatever. Smoke. Let me get a drink. I gotta eat. I'm so hungry. All of that. But then I just see the clock just going up and up and up. And I'm like, trying to get to a gig on time. I want to get there early enough so I can get some food. Traffic, a lot of traffic. What I mean by traffic too, because this trip was, I either from Burlingame go straight to LA, try to take a breather, and then jump back 2 hours in the car. Why would I do that? I know I should just plow through it all. Why would, if I stop in my home, I'm gonna not want to, get back on. I mean, I will, but it's gonna be hard to get back on the horse. And of course, when I get down to the LA, all the way northern Central Valley, California, everything's good. Then I get to Los Angeles and there's traffic everywhere. In Los Angeles, in the IE, I was infuriated. I was screaming. I was losing my patience because I was hangry. I was running late. But we're here. And on top of this, I know I got really upset, and I'm gonna share that. You can hear it. My voice is a little scratchy already because I was screaming. It's just pent up. You need outlets. And screaming in my car by myself, punching my ceiling is a good outlet. It's so much easier to get angry about things that you have no control over. You had nothing to do with. It just happens. Taking a breather from that. Today started off tough because I woke up. You saw me. You saw the type of attitude and mood I had earlier in this video. And I'm not going to go over it again. So dealing with that and then having so much unnecessary anger get into my life today. Once I finally get out of all the traffic and I go to the bathroom, my friend calls me and he's like, hey, we're in LA, we're about to go see some concert, and then I got a friend here and I asked her if she's ever heard of you, and she goes, yeah, she loves you, she's seen you on Kill Tony. Thank you, by the way. I thank you. I'm very grateful for that. I really am. I would love for people to know that I am so grateful for that, because this is what my mind and my emotions have gone through today. I mean, being so angry and then getting a phone call of someone saying like, we love you, you're great, we enjoy your stand-up comedy, you're hilarious. Like, that's amazing. I'm so grateful for that, especially on wackadoo days that I'm going through today. Patience is a virtue. I'm doing this by myself. Luckily you guys are coming along now as well. Is that what this is? How this is gonna get better? Even though I feel like I'm talking to myself, like I'm not talking to anybody, then it's like, oh, now that I have you, the YouTube channel, the audience following me, now I might not feel so alone, even though I'm by myself talking to myself. You guys are helping, so thank you. Coachella Valley Brewing Company, 15 minutes right now. Then I gotta go to the hood and headline. Probably gonna do more around 30. No matter what, your feelings and your emotion and your head and your doubts and your fears and your joys, all those are going through your mind every day, whatever. Still gotta go do the stand-up comedy. That's what you're here for. You just gotta pick yourself up and dust off another one. That's what's fun. I'm lucky and I'm grateful that this endeavor, my life's work, my passion that I'm going after, is up and down every day. I am grateful for it. This is how you just test your character. If you got what it takes to follow your nightmares. All right, the show's gonna get started here pretty soon. Let's go do some boo-ahs.
He's traveling all over the place. He's got a YouTube channel. He's very silly. Everyone give it up for Mikey McKernan.
Thank you, everybody. Cool. Shout out to the machinery. You guys can't hear that? That's all I can hear this whole time. What's going on? He's like, that thing is, we can't turn that off, can we? No, then this all gets turned off. All right, I'll pretend it's laughter. I learned a lot though this year. I learned it doesn't cost anything to be narcissistic. But I'm pretty sure you gotta pay a few sell fees. Boo, People try to reassure me, Mikey, I don't understand. Your act is really good to boomerang. Do you know what boomerang is? Yes, you do. I try to take that as a compliment. I'm like, thank you. That is the only Instagram filter without any sound. That was a lot of fun. That was great. I had a blast. And I was hyper. I was in a state that I wanted to be in. So rare to get to that place. And it has a lot to do with being so frustrated and angry about how my day was going today. And basically, I used all that and I put it on stage. And it felt good. There were some really good laughs. I was speaking so damn fast. I kept fumbling on my sentences. I mostly did a lot of jokes that worked. I did go off the rails a little bit because I was upset about my day and I talked about the Google Maps. I drove 9 hours to get here, by the way, if you guys can't tell from that pent-up energy. Somebody woo that? I don't know if you can see, I was punching my ceiling earlier. It's so fun to put in your Google Maps and then you just see it just going up higher and higher and higher. I should have left this in my journal. Thank you guys. Thank you, Silence. I'm feeling like a real comedian every day. But that was good. Shout out to my boy Dakota. We'll talk to Dakota. Especially complete opposite of what happened last night, where I was totally timid, scared to go up and do it. They saw it. They smelled the blood in the water, but not tonight. Tonight was great. It was a small little crowd too. I really enjoyed the set, so let's go see if we can talk to Dakota. John's dog is afraid of the microphone. Daisy, right?
Clancy.
What is it again?
Clancy.
Clancy. The bitches don't love me. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thanks to my boy Dakota. Dakota, thank you so much.
Of course.
That was a lot of fun.
I'm very glad you came.
Me too.
It just so happens that you're headlining the Hood tonight, and I had this little show. And thought
it was great.
I thought you'd be a great addition to it.
Dude, and seriously, I'm very grateful for that, dude. Thank you so much. Because, like, honestly, one of the best, it's like recognition. I had no idea you had a show going on.
Yeah.
But then it was like,
no
yeah, I'd love to, man. That's freaking awesome. And then it was freaking, it was a great crowd. I had a blast.
Thanks, man.
So,
yeah.
How long you been doing the show here?
The show here, actually, Jacob Cantu, he started it back in, like June 2018.
Really?
And I picked it up around September 2018. So I've been booking the shows here for a while now. And it's once a month, usually in the middle of the month on a Saturday. So
yeah, any Saturday night gigs, it's like, man, those are the best. Like, those are the ones you want to come out to and stuff like that.
For sure.
Yes, dude. So please plug. Where can we find you?
Yeah, so on Instagram, Dakota Miracle on everything, DACODA, not like the state. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I post all my stuff there. Host once a month here, book once a month here.
You're from the desert, right?
I'm from Northern California.
But like you're out here though doing comedy.
I live out here now.
Yeah, this is like, and there's, what's the scene like? Just like real quick rundown, just to get people like, because we're in, where we are right now, Coachella Valley? Is that where we are?
We're in Thousand Palms right now.
Thousand Palms. So yeah. Thousand Palms is like, what, 2 hours outside of LA?
Yeah, around there.
Yeah, so that's like where like, you wouldn't think that there's nightlife, entertainment. So
exactly.
One of these guys, one of our boys right here is trying to make that happen.
There's so many more shows than there was when I moved here 3 years ago. There were actually no shows, so anything was a plus. So a lot of local comics, about 15 of us, and we're making things happen,
Dude, and because of you, because of that, so dude, seriously, I mean, I'm grateful for it. Like, I really appreciate that you guys are out here trying to make stuff happen because comics in LA, we want to get out of LA.
Yeah.
So this is like a little mini road gig. So
it's good stuff.
Thanks for talking to us.
And you could drive back the same night. So
yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm going to Rancho. I'm crashing on the parents'
Oh
couch,
yeah, you should not drive anymore.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Oh yeah. We're at the next spot, the Hood Pizza Bar and Grill. I am just running around today like crazy. Yeah, we're here. Second spot. I'm headlining. 30 minutes. Very looking forward to it. There's already a bunch of bodies in here. We didn't think anybody gonna show up, but Mike's a little low. It's a little rowdy. I got my buddy Christian from San Diego. He's originally from here. I got him as my feature. Let's do more comedy. Like I said, I've already mentioned to this channel before that I don't like to do multiple spots in one night, but when you get an opportunity of dropping in, you want to take the opportunity. And I had a good set and I loved it. So I am so jazzed for this one. We don't know how it's gonna go. Show just got started. We're gonna do some funny. Of course, if I'm gonna perform in Palm Desert, who am I gonna bring? I'm gonna bring a San Diego comedian. My boy Christian Allen. Christian, what's up, dude?
Hey, how are you, Mikey?
I'm tired today.
Do I look at you or I look there?
You can look wherever you want, man. I make this medium like this. I know we're supposed to speak to the audience. There's an audience here.
Right.
But you're speaking to me.
You're my audience right now.
And you're speaking, I mean, they're watching. There's gonna probably get like maybe 100 views.
Woo, triple digits.
I mean, with you.
Triple digits.
With that new fresh cut, we might get more. So, are you excited about your gig tonight?
Yeah, man, I'm stoked. I haven't played here since before the lockdown, so it's pretty gnarly to be back here, and it's always kind of like a different thing to be doing like a hometown show.
Yes. Last time, who were you performing with?
It was you.
Yeah.
Also, my first paid gig. March 1st, 2020, I'm like, oh, I think this is going to go somewhere.
Man, isn't that hilarious? Were we so stoked about March 2020?
Yeah, things were looking good, man.
I don't remember what the date was, but it was literally
March 1st.
It was March 1st?
March 1st.
We were like, we don't know if the world's going to shut down, but we're not shutting down. We're still going.
Started building a momentum. I'm like, oh, now I'm fired up to write like a bunch of new stuff.
All right, well, are you going to have some fun?
I'm going to have some fun. It's going to be fun.
Fun.
Yeah.
Give it up for the crowd.
Hey, one more time for the comedians you guys talked over the whole night. Will you clap for them at least? If you guys are gonna clap for someone, clap for my friends who said they're gonna be here tonight. Good to see ya. They live in Palm Desert. They're originally from Los Angeles. They said they're gonna be here tonight, but I guess you still can't spell flake without LA. People try to reassure me. They're like, I don't understand, Mikey. Your act is really good at boomerang. Thank you. That is the only Instagram filter without any sound. I got a friend, really big gamer, thousands of followers. He's like, why don't you come jump in on a stream? No. Last time I did that, I drowned. Who's listening at this point right now? How was the show? I was like, it was pretty good. I got heckled by an air hockey table, but that's... Just did my set. It went really good at first, and then it went horrible at the end. It was just loud. It was loud, it was rowdy. I screamed comedy tonight, and that's what we did. My sets, I want to take my time a little more, but this was not a room you could take your time. Nope. Keep it going. There was a couple tables that were definitely in it for the whole time, but they all dissipated towards the end. I brought it up and stuff. I got a little wild, so today was a weird day. Man, it was so much more fun when you guys were laughing at the beginning. This part sucks. All sorts of emotions. Now I get to drive back. It was fun. I enjoyed it. It was very chaotic. My voice is gone. I am exhausted from the day, but I did enjoy it. See, this is what's a lot of fun right now. I'm working my tail off on getting to gigs, doing longer sets, working on the jokes at work, but not so much of writing, going to open mics, and trying to work on that material. And there just comes a time where I'm doing just so many of the A material. I want to work on newer material. It's like, this is what's fun, is that this desire is coming after. I'm totally feeling a lot of that, so I want to get back out there and work on some stuff. I've been listening to a couple more sets again, and I got to get more into that. Evolution. It's always constantly changing. There are breaks. You do have to take a break. Tomorrow's going to be a completely day off, even though I should probably go to the improv mic after, I don't know. After today, I'm probably gonna have to take a break.
Found this YouTube channel the other day called Dad How Do I. where basically this YouTube dad teaches you all the real practical things your actual dad was supposed to teach you. You know, practical things like how to unclog your sink, how to change out your cabinet, and I'm getting a lot of use out of the channel because I do have a dad, but he's a gourmet chef, so what do I do with that? What do I do with that? Like, nobody my age wants to make a creme brulee, are you kidding me? Like, they got the torches, but they're using those for dabs. Nobody's about to make a pastry on the fly. Creme brulee, dude. It translates to burnt cream, which is exactly what you feel like after a dab. I remember, like, the first time I saw a bird's nest in our backyard, I was like, hey, Dad, you see the bird's nest? He's like, yeah, that'd make a good omelet. And I'm like, couldn't take him to a public park without him salivating over all the ducks on the pond.
What a gig.
Ugh. Yeah, that was a fucking dumpster fire.
Yeah.
That was a hot mess.
Did you just say the F word?
Oh yeah, can I not? Should I? Oh,
I don't care.
it was your thing.
I know, I just...
You want to try it again? Just
No, it's a running gag.
Oh.
Because people forget they said the F word, so I say, did you just say the F word? It's such a natural reaction. I need to capture that. Anyways, let's move on from that.
Yeah, that's what I needed to feel more. It was just a few sizzling fajita platters shy of just a complete cacophony of chaos. You know,
Cacophony?
That's right.
My boy Christian right here. This guy. Hey, look at. I don't know if you can see him. This is the most metal guy I know. When he would pose for photos, and I kept doing it this whole time.
Yeah.
I'm like, this guy has a pose. It's so funny when I went on the road with my friend Austin. I was like, we need to do like a pose every time we take a photo.
Yeah.
So to me, I feel like if you ever go out on the road and you're like, hey, I did it at this club, like picture you at the club. You just always like, you have your thing. So
cool.
We're trying to find positive things right now to talk about before we reminisce about the game. How did you feel about yourself?
I felt like I did okay given the circumstances.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not a loaded room, it's not a hot room, so you really just gotta really keep tugging at them. That was kind of the thing I noticed is like you'd have like a good little streak, good little pocket, and then it would just kind of dip down, and then you'd have to like try real hard to bring them back, and then so have like a riff or some kind of, because I could feel it. I'm like, there is nothing happening that like redirect to something else, and then get that part engaged or get someone at the bar or whatever, and then kind of get back into it.
You said something up front. I don't know what you said. I missed it, but I know you addressed the room immediately, and that was a good pop.
Oh, I think I said something. Well, I acknowledged it was a weird crowd. It was a weird room. I said like
I feel like half the people here came from a country club, and I feel like the other half aren't allowed within 500 feet of a country club.
There's a local college called
that was
College
a good
of the Desert one. Yeah. Just looks like a College of the Desert.
No, it is kind of a weird vibe. Is this just like a College of the Desert class reunion or something? I feel like this is just like the after party that went way too long at COD.
Local references always work, my friend.
Yeah, but it helps though because I know the area, so I know what kind of pockets of town.
So I invited you.
To pad the room.
Yeah, I'm like,
pad the room.
Please, Christian, bring everybody you know. No one's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Saturday nights. Unfortunately, they made an announcement that there will be no more comedy on Saturday nights. It's Thursday nights.
Oh, that's probably wiser. I mean, like, how many people were coming in with like club attire?
Yeah.
You know, like you don't want to.
Yeah, people when they show up to the bar, it's like obviously this is like the one bar in the area that it's like nobody wants to see comedy. So all right, dude. Where can we find you? Plug anything you got going on.
I'm on Instagram at Christian Killer. I have a YouTube channel that I only have one clip on, but I'm gonna beef it up eventually.
Yes.
You know, I'm gonna start vlogging my own road adventures.
Yes, and I hope you do. It's actually a lot of fun. But tell them what
it looks fun.
Tell them what you told me. Oh, you guys are a lot of fun. Oh. What else do you got?
I do the two bands. I play in two bands. We have a Ramones tribute and a Misfits tribute. The Ramones tribute is called Ram Ones, and the Misfits tribute is called Misfits.
Were you looking for
Sweet Lovely Death is the Misfits tribute. Yeah.
Dude,
so
doing more than comedy, I love it, dude. That's so much fun. I wish I was a rock star and I was in a band playing bass. I have acoustic bass anyways. Yeah. Dude, thanks for talking to me, man.
Hey, appreciate you, Mikey. You're the man.
You're the
man.
You, dude. Enough. This day is over. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm spent. I got to get back in the car and I got to keep this energy to drive home. Shout out to Dakota, Coachella Brewery. Shout out to Nigel for the hood. Thank you folks so much for watching, for clicking, for liking, for commenting, for subscribing. I really do appreciate you watching the video all the way to this point. following along with my journey, having any kind of interest, having any kind of entertainment. I'm really grateful for it. I'm going to keep doing it. It's fun. Please follow me on Instagram for my most updates. Link down below. Merchandise, if you want to buy a t-shirt or a hoodie, link down below. My website with actual dates, you want to buy tickets to those shows, link down below. PayPal donation, link down below. I'm grateful. I very am grateful for it all. One love. I got a YouTube channel, you guys. You guys not laughing are going to be on it tonight.